Hello everybody, my name's Deputy Dumbface, and today we're going to be speedrunning Subnautica. Now, of course, this isn't going to be, like, brand new world record, all new sudden thing, and this is probably actually going to be a one-time thing. I will try to explain the run in the video, but I also do want to try and speak with my audience. So, without further ado, let's get this started. We will be doing a glitchless creative, because I probably should explain it just in case I happen to set a new world record. Anyhow, yeah, sorry I've been gone for a while. Just all ton of school and stuff's been in the way, but I have gotten a new mic if you couldn't tell. And starting our run, we're going to go out the bottom exit because it is a faster animation going up through the top. Anyhow, what we want to do, we immediately want to switch that. We're gonna deploy our mobile vehicle bay. Gonna climb up, use it, create the prawn suit. Yeah, beginning of the run, this bitch will not stop speaking. Like, wah, wah, wah. I don't want to hear it. Anyway. Anyway, what you want to do here, you want to go to the upgrade console, drill. I get 3 upgrades. The drill arm, the grappling hook, and the jump jet. The grappling hook and the jump jet just help me get around faster, but the drill arm really basically makes my run incredibly fast. We make fabricator, go down to personal equipment and equipment. We need 2 blue tablets and 1 purple tablet. The 2 blue tablets are necessary, the purple tablet not so much, but even then it will cut some time off your run. You also want to go to advanced materials, advanced chemicals, grab the hatching enzymes, which will cause this to appear. That way, all we gotta do is just find our prawn suit. We get over here, and all we got to do is just real quickly. Okay, we gotta go in that direction, but real quick, we have to access our upgrades. Anyway, we want to go right there because that's where the island we need to go is. Anyhow, actually, before I forget, ooh, stupid me. One thing that is very important is when we grab our mobile vehicle station, because we're gonna need that towards the end of our run. Anyhow, with that little goof out the way, we go back to our prawn suit. Now we're heading over to that island because that is usually, I think, the fastest, if not only, way you get to the active lava zone. Anyhow, all we gotta do is just go over here. Yeah, I tried recording this like a day ago, but for some reason my OBS kept recording AVI format, which I'm not sure why it did that. I didn't change any of my settings, so it took a lot of tinkering, but it ended up working because you're watching this. Anyhow, we're gonna go over here. Now, of course, I usually try to stay, pretty up. Like, I don't try and do the ground because of all those, lumps and stuff. But anyway, we want to try and head in the straightest way we can because we need to try and head to the bulb zone that's underneath the floating island. That is not important for us. Anyhow, as we descend down here, we are going to grapple, use that to speed us up, which will then, okay, yeah, when a screen blacks out like that, that's usually a good thing. Anyhow, okay, the bulbs, we're in the bulb zone. Now, the way I usually take down, you should not see the Degassi base. But even if you do, it's not the end of the world. It just means that, like, you'll have to turn around and stuff. Anyhow, we get down here and we just want to go as deep as we can. So we just gotta find where it gets deep. Gotta head over there. Looks like it gets... Looks like it gets deep over here, which is good. We want that. You'll hear all those noises, they don't mean anything to us. Phooey. Yeah, the one bad thing about this area is that it kind of looks the same, but even then, it is not necessarily the hardest part of a run. Yes, perfect. Yeah, usually that means that you're getting close to the entrance of the Dead River. And basically what we want to do is you just want to go straight past the Gargantuan Leviathan's skeleton. So we more or less just got to head straight and then hook a right. He does not scare us, the rat bastard. Anyhow, I usually go the way of the manta tree. Like, there's a tree that's surrounded by those guys. Anyhow, yeah, I try not to get down here because all these branches will slow you down. Anyhow, we want to just ignore that guy because let's face it, who likes him? I mean, you know what would be really funny? I mean, really fucked up? It's like, let's wait for her to finish her yapping. In the next Subnautica game, Unknown Worlds, the developing studio behind this game, should include this thing canon in the game, and it should include like multiple of them. But there's gonna be a point in the game where like you can stumble upon like the head of one of those things, not like fossilized, but like just the head of it, and it looks like it's been bitten off. So like throughout the entire game after that, you realize there is something way bigger, like way bigger than even like the adult gargantuan leviathan, which I think would really mess with people. Anyhow, we just want to keep on doing this. Yeah, you want to pass by a good amount of fossils, like for example, sea dragon. The sea dragon body you want to pass by. You know it is really cool. I'm gonna get down there. Dang, I was hoping we could just... Anyway. You know, I usually try and get like as much of those like grapple boosts as possible because they can really speed you up. Anyhow, I think we can perform another one down here. We just have to hold our thing so we can just... Anyhow, we're gonna head down here. I usually try and head towards that way because it's kind of like a little stairway down. It's kind of like a little stairway down to get here. How we get all the way down here. And I think we should, yeah, we're right at the entrance of the active lava zone. We want to head down here. Well, where arguably this is like most likely the hardest part of the run. Because it's kind of like a game of hide and seek, basically, where you have to find the hole. Where you have to find like the right hole. There are two ways of getting down, like two different holes. One of them will lead you to like a weird little chamber thing, and it has like one open area that you can get through to get to the active lava zone. And another one, which is what I'm going to try to aim for, will just drop you like immediately into it, which I think should save us some time. Anyhow, we're just gonna cut through all these passages. Anyway, yeah, happy Halloween to all my viewers. I don't have any special Halloween content planned or anything, but who knows? Anyway, just happy Halloween to all my viewers. Yeah, sorry if I sound weird. I've just been out of the loop so long. Anyhow, welcome to hide and seek fields. You should pass by a there are two Leviathan skeletons down here. One's just a head, and the other one's like a head and the and yeah, that. There's a head around here somewhere. I think like that direction. But usually the way we want to go, I think, is like around there of the guy. Yeah, hearing that guy, like first time, like if anything, I would give anything to experience this game for the first time. Like just the pure thrill. Like just the things you feel that are just going through your mind as you hear all these like just alien creatures howling in your ear. Anyhow, ooh, I think I'm gonna head this way. Anyway, yeah, the manta rays are usually pretty chill. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, as I said before, I don't think this is going to be like any world record whatsoever, so if you plan on beating the world record, don't... Huh. That's weird. Maybe there are 3 down here. Oh yes, that'll be a great video idea. Counting how many Reaper Leviathan skeletons are down here. Ooh, that guy? Yes, down here. Yeah, this is the way I wanted to go, because you can already kind of see the facility right there. Anyhow. Yeah, you know what I don't understand? For the company we work for, Altera, like, the bigger contribution you make to, like, the company and the world, like, the higher position you get. Like, for example, one of the CEOs of Altera is the guy who created the Sea Moth, the little submarine. And in this case, we should just, like, be able to... Oh, like, yeah, I think my entrance is there. So 3 entrances, right? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, this bitch will just start yapping. We don't really care, though, to be fair. Anyhow, we should get, like... Anyhow, like, the game literally says, like, oh, yeah, guess what, fucker? You get to pay, I think it's like 245 million credits. Because apparently everything we touched in this planet was Altera's property, and we, quote, stole it. Just beyond stupid, but hey, corporatism, I understand. Anyhow... Yeah, the reason we need our drill arm is for that. We need 2 crystals, one to activate the enzyme incubator, and one to activate the portal. Then after that, we don't really need our prawn anymore. Insert this tablet. And all we want to do is just make up some speed. And then we want to jump down here. Now, the reason it's so important to get everything before you come into this is because it is a pain in the ass getting out. Like, yeah, that is really cool. Anyhow, I think it's on her second line this invisible wall disappears. Others came here once they built these walls. Maybe it was third. Yeah, no, this is third. Anyhow. Crush that poor guy. We want to access our storage. Grab both of them. Insert the on cube. Yeah, I'm not sure why she doesn't just speak normally, but rather she has the fact of telekinesis. I just never understood that. And now we spread those things in. We now no longer need our prawn suit. So now we just wait for her to get down here. Not sure what that is. Anyway, yeah, as soon as you exit this portal, her young automatically hatch and just get through the portal. Not sure how they got out before you. Now, there's probably a way of skipping the Enzyme 42 touching animation, but that I'm not too sure about. Anyhow, it was probably like a fancy way of skipping all these animations, but I don't know how to do that. Believe me, I could not even install mod to the game unless it's directly connected to the Steam library. Anyhow, we touch this, try and just get through this as fast as possible. Yeah, anyhow, yes, sad fact is that, like, legitimately, her kid's born, she dies, which sucks because she never got to see the outside world. Yeah, the only reason she says that is because the precursors literally killed one of her kids ripping open its egg. Which, I don't understand why you expect, like, oh no, a developing baby in its egg. Let's just rip it the fuck open. I never really understood that logic, but hey, understanding logic is not my strong suit, believe me. What we want to do is we just want to get past here as fast as possible. Anyhow, this is where your optional purple tablet comes in. Like, you could just grab that and make your way up, but since I made it, I don't need to stop and grab that. Anyhow, that thing in the case right there is a bomb, is the equivalent of like a nuclear bomb, or like 5 of them, I think. Anyhow, yeah, I'm not sure why they use those giant ass tablets as keys. I just feel like that's very, weird, considering the fact that you're probably gonna need a way to like to carry them around. I mean, to be fair, they were built really weirdly. Yeah, I'm also not sure why they had giant ass needle as a security system. Yeah, and you know how to take your anger out on that thing. Now, after we cause untold amounts of property damage to this facility, and we are most likely going to be sued by the extraterrestrials that built this place, what we want to do is take a leap of faith down there, jump all the way down here to this ramp. You could pick up that cube, but I'm not going to because I don't need it. Just jump down here, take out our sea glide, jump in, because I think it's faster swimming than it is running. Yeah, we get it. Gladys, cry about it. Anyhow, we need to immediately swim for the surface and aim our thing that way. Aim our mobile vehicle platform that way. So that way we can build the... We're just going to build the platform for this thing. Gonna wait because I don't think I can get enough momentum to be able to jump up there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait for it to drop and just like climb the ladder up because it's probably the fastest way. Anyhow, there are 4, technically 5 parts if you include this part as the rocket ship, but the 4 parts of the rocket ship include the elevator up, the thrusters, the middle section, and the cockpit. So what we want to do is we just want to spam click, wait for that. Now what I found out is as soon as you click constrict the cockpit and you run all the way around, by the time you open the door, the last cinematic thing before saying like, oh no, the rocket's complete thing should play. I understand it sounded really weird. Believe me, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about half the time, but hey, I make content for people that just want to relax at home. Anyhow, before I forget, please understand that, liking, subscribing, all that, don't consider it, something mandatory or something required, because as much as I would like it, I'm not going to say to people, if you don't like and subscribe, this bad thing will happen to you during the middle of the night. Because let's face it, that's basically threatening, and threatening your viewers to not do something is basically a very bad thing. Alright, I'm pretty sure every other YouTuber's out there done it. Anyhow, build our midsection. Just gonna make sure this gets through fine and all that. Dun, 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 dun. What he did, don't place behind. Anyhow, that's taking forever. still, I don't understand, like, the range on that thing makes no sense. Like, we were out of the planet's orbit, and we still got shot down. Why isn't that planet shot down, huh? Like, the Sunbeam, a ship that comes, like, I think, like, 2 to 3 in-game weeks you've, after you've crashed, it'll come, and it doesn't, and the Sunbeam isn't shot down until it's, like, well in the planet's atmosphere. Anyhow, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna hold sprint, immediately click the door. Alright, we just gotta throw these 3 switches at the bottom. And then we have 2 things to do up above. We have, like, 2 things to do up above. I still wish you could, like, hang around that middle core area. Yeah, the time capsule thing is not required at all. So all we gotta do is just the computers and the life support. Anyhow, we just got to... Boom, that was 20-minute run. Alright, I don't know how to get the timer up there, but 20-minute run. So, you know, that's decently good in my books. You know, in my honest opinion, Below Zero just was really disappointing because they added in one new vehicle and took out the Seamoth and the Cyclops. Not to mention the lore of the game just kind of is stupid. Like, as someone who played, like, the beta test, the story's completely different. Like, the beta test was like you were already on the planet and you went to find your sister because she went missing. But in the current game, your sister and a team of scientists die mysteriously, so you get jettisoned from your space station to find where she is on the planet, only to get caught up in an asteroid thing, and the game ends with you leaving with an alien. But, you know, it's just kind of weird. Not to mention, it still takes place in 4546b, which is the planet's name. And even then, like, this game emphasizes that there's going to be a second game because, like, one sec, it's coming up here shortly, but it shows, like, a light gate. It shows like an ice part of the planet, and it was really emphasizing, like right here. Like, it looks at that, and you realize, okay, that's definitely saying something, but Below Zero literally ends like, oh yeah, no, all the precursors are most likely dead, and the one you brought back, because he was just an AI voice, after you brought him back, after scanning, I think it's like 50 body parts. Anyhow, we don't need to listen to all that. Anyhow, thank you for watching my speedrun of the game Subnautica. 10 out of 10 game. The Below Zero honestly sucked. I cannot wait for the 3rd game, because hopefully the studio does right with the game. Anyhow, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, and stay cool!